Okay. Okay. I had to make sure it's recording. Nice. I didn't like saying the whole thing over again when it's not recording. That's why. Okay, take 5 seconds. Nice. Okay, nice. All right, nice. Hi, my name is Denise. I'm official above God Almighty the Remus. I'm official above celebrity star status the Remus. I'm the worthiest person in the world, the first and last unlimited chaos down these streets forever near. I am the creator of my second Earth number 2. Nice. Okay. I'm the person that is the main boss of both Earths though. I am everybody's boss. Get it? The whole world that is. Okay, I'm God. Get it? That's my title. And that's my real life powers. Okay. And God is helping me. Okay. I got proof. Like it's okay from God first. Nice. And I also prayed on it before in 1985. Nick said no, but I heard a voice first. Okay, said I was going to be March 14, 1985, and I was in diapers. Okay, I was scared to go to school, and I was scared of people of that preschool. And then all of a sudden, I heard a voice says, "I'm going to be the powerfulest person in the world." I was in diapers with milk, baby milk. Get that, okay? Because I was scared as hell. Everything looked new, like weird. Like, cause I was scared of fucking school. I didn't know what that was. Nice, because I was at all these strangers. Get that, baby strangers and dogs. Get that, nice in North Bristol, New Jersey. So it was nice because and then that's when it said right after that I was gonna be the most person. That I was gonna be the powerful person in the world, like that. And then it said vicious person in the world. And then, but what happened? I had power, of course. It said my sense, God powers to get that. And then what that means that go to school. No, I had to learn. Okay, my ABC 1, 2, 3s, and mathematics, social studies, what words, history. And then I thought in music, it was something about music. Nice, because I had a crush on Prince, obviously, but I probably that's what it was. Then you could say that I had a crush on him, but he died. Okay. Okay. And that's it. Okay, the end. Okay. Nice. Okay, but he's right here. He died off my powers. That's why. Nice. I got him though. He's my soulmate now. Okay. So basically, I met him before he died. So I got lucky anyway. Nice. Okay. He's right here. We live in again. Okay. Because I be dead broke. Honey, I got the gift, honey, to see the dead, honey. Because that was my job before I even met Prince Rogers Nelson. To see everybody in the day. Okay, the whole world would have been fucking filthy rich than me, bitch. Okay, don't try to play me out, DJ Rashida. Trying to help out Monte Garcia pocketbook to get it. Get out my face with the bullshit. Okay, nice. Okay, get it. The whole world had people deaf. Okay, the whole world had somebody die in their family. Come on now, I'm the only one could see him because get out my face with the bullshit. You're not God, honey. You ain't talking for me, honey. She ain't fucking my life up. She ain't fucking my dream up. But God promised me. Since I knew my baby, she's jealous of it. That's what it is. Nice. And okay. And then after a while, I had restate that. What happened? I had cursing powers. It works. And then I had restate that and asked God in prayer, and Jesus Christ in prayer, though. Nice. I said, is that's really true? That I'm gonna be the world richest person in the world. Nice. Okay. And you get to end up that I was gonna be the powerfulest person in the world because I had heard a voice when I was a newborn baby. That's exactly what I said. And then I heard a voice say, yes. And then I said, can I get more cursing powers? Because I said, I hate people. Nice. I want more power than this. Okay. I want to make it, I want revenge cursing powers now. To get to, and then it said, yes. Okay. That's like that. Not to get there. And then I was saying, many lady, there you go. Jesus Christ came out. I was able to see him. And he fought me in Lady Florida. He said, based in Lady Florida. That's my job. To go get him. I can't be shy about it. So God closed up a door. Means in New Jersey. He closed up Section 8 door. Not to get the New Jersey one. Not get the, okay. I was living in New Jersey at the time. I wondered why everything was going this way, that way. Nice. At the time, I couldn't get out of my grandma's house. Niggas, and then you get to, okay, because they try to put us out, my own family members, sure enough. And don't you know who tried to put us out of her house? Now get it. Uncle Timmy Lewis, and he went to hell for it. No, he passed away and went to hell. Okay, because he was trying to put us out on the street. Me, that is. Nice. Because what happened, they think that I need to go to school and stuff. They got mad about me not going to school or some reason about, no, what that means that they was angry with me about social anxiety disorder. This, okay, I had a panic attack disorder. I could not go. Okay, I probably went to school that day or something like that. You get the, okay, I had the fart, and they said Shantae got in on me. Timmy Lewis got in on me. Oh, and Kathy was like, it was green with them. Okay. So, and that's why I know, and Kathy Lewis was not even helping me. Nice, when I was stranded in Northbridge City, New Jersey. You can say she was not helping me at all to come pick me up. They all had cars. And my own father had a car before I left New Jersey. Nice. I said, damn. Nice. I'll be struggling. Okay. And then I just sit there and dream. That's it. About having a car and stuff like that. You can tell, okay, I just dream. Even though Shotty Lewis know how to drive, because she just had a little girl, because it Nate Tyre, because it nice. I was like, damn. Nice, you get there. I was like 21 years old, like 21 years old at the time. I was still living there. Okay. Nice. So basically what happened was, if I graduate, of course, or whatever. Nice. Okay. I was in that place called West Virginia. Nice. With a brand new house, brand new. I wondered why Church it would not in New Jersey would not want us to go in here. Nice, but because it was too expensive. Nice, but they let us in, and then guess what? We had to get right back out. We had to move right back out because in the state, out of state New Jersey, and then I kept hearing people at the corner of it at the store. They was trying to rob us again. You get to rob, honey. You get to again. Okay, I got robbed one time. You get to in New Jersey, Eastern New Jersey. My house got robbed. They took everything away from me. Everything. I was so like, damn. Like even the little two little chains I had. You get that? Don't you know I was so starving? That's what happens, you know. Nice, it's a contractor. You gotta respect that. Nice, that trouble. You have to respect if you want something bigger. But God said that in my head. That is okay. If I was gonna be the richest person in the world, that's why I believed in it that hard. You get the he getting it about me being powerful person in the world. It works though. You get it. That's all I kept hearing voices. You get it. That's it. You get it. As a kid, that's all I kept hearing is voices. Okay, and that the neighborhood was so bad, they kept shooting up the damn apartment building. Nice. They had to build the whole fucking door again. Nice. There's nothing but bad drug dealers in New Jersey. Nothing. You get it. That's all it is. Nice. And I was like, damn, I was scared to go to the damn corner store. I said, then they try to rob us again. I was like, oh man. Nice. They robbed us in East Orange, New Jersey, and then they try to rob us again in Northbridge City, New Jersey. Sure enough, somewhere we got in there. Nice, in that brand new home. You get them. I moved in, everything brand new. We was the first resident, very first. And then the lady got angry at us because I swear for God, she acted like she was the owner. Because I said, you know what? Nice. Okay, my mom's like, pick a state. We gotta move out of state of New Jersey. We just have to. That's my idea, decision. Let's get out of state of New Jersey because Section 8 cannot do nothing for us in New Jersey. Okay. So I said, what state then? Can I choose Minnesota? And then she was like, yeah, let's choose Minnesota then. As you get it, all of a sudden, and then I started thinking. I was like, leave Prince alone, though. Nice. Don't go to Minnesota because I'm not going to be depend on his income, honey. Nice, because I said that to myself. If I want to be somebody with my own income, choose my God power income. Nice. Let's trust God. Choose the state of Florida, not Minnesota. You also know it was so hard for me to choose something opposite of Minnesota, but not like that because I love my job that much. Okay. Okay. So basically I said I'll drop Princeton. Nice. I said just like that. Nice. I said I'll sacrifice for him. I'm not gonna meet him. Get it? Okay. I'm gonna stop being obsessed with a man that okay, because I love my job too much. I love my God power job. Nice, and I love my cursing powers. I loved it. I love everything about my powers. It works just like in instance. Okay, so basically I got addicted. Been addicted since the get-go. Since I was a newborn baby. It's just natural in my body. That's it. When something natural in the body, nice, it's gonna be like that's why I can't relate to what y'all was saying to me. Y'all too negative about everything about me. That's why I didn't get it. Nice, come find out I was too gorgeous to y'all. I'm too drop dead gorgeous. That's the real truth. Y'all jealous of my looks. Okay, that's why y'all against me. Okay, nice. That's why y'all keep pretending that I don't have no power. Because you would believe Vanessa Hudgens. They would believe Vanessa Hudgens over Monte Garcia anytime, any day. Know why? Because she's popular. Oh, they don't like Prince area at all. Nice, you're right, because she's too outgoing and young and sassy. Nice, she get things, they like the young ones. They'll get the kids fresh, nice and fresh. Okay, nice to get he getting it. That's how they looked at him. Like it's okay. That's the real truth of the who's outgoing the most. Okay, not because she knew too at that. New celebrity compared to Monte Garcia, honey. Nice. Monte Garcia been there forever. Nice. They would have known that bitch. Like, that's an old fart. You get the, they be like, oh yeah, everybody, the teenagers like that. That's money. You get the, but that's the Hudgens is. Okay, that's money. You get that, because ain't nobody gonna look at no damn Prince that died already. You get that, and that's what they would have done. Nice. You get that. If it was the other way around it. You get the, he get it. Because everybody died. Parents died. Damn, I said parents died. Like, a lot of people has people in their family that died. I would be dead broke. DJ, but she's trying to act like it's about, that I could go get robbed like that. Not robbed, but call that, I'm responsible for people's lives. Okay? Not like that, damn. What you call that? Nice. I'll be dead broke. You won't put that like that. You get that? She's not God. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I was just saying. You can't listen to her. That's because she's in the Prince area. You can't, honey, I'm not a fan of her. You can say, I don't know her. You can say, she came out of nowhere. You can say, out of nowhere. And she is not God. And then my family was like, don't you know they got your money? They got your money, but they didn't know it's a chaos down there. Kimmy Lewis said that it's $1 million. It's $1 million for that guy power. You get that like that. I said, no, it's not. You get that's why I knew. Kimmy Lewis didn't know what she's saying. Look at the talking about they got the $1 million. They got it. Like okay. The press area. They talking about they had my $1 million over there. I said, no, they don't. Okay. That's when I knew that they was lying. That they gave them that they had my money. That is okay. Because they're not the president of the United States. That's why. That's why you gotta know your education before you get to the top. Because guess what? But they would have took it with ease. Because they ain't care. They don't know me. Because the president of the United States. Even if they did, they people were so silent. Them celebrities were so fucking silent. Nice, Red, you couldn't even imagine. Even the police. Because, okay, you couldn't even hear not one word. But they watching. But you couldn't hear him. Because, oh my God, you don't even know that. How many people have watched me? But of course, I fought a lot. But that's when it's my responsibility. That's my money, honey. Don't look at my tickles here. That's blindsiding you. God told me that. Prince told me first. Okay. He's my help in need. Okay. He's my helper, that is. Okay. To let me know what's going on in a certain time period. That's okay. Because she was stole it away from me without a care. Because that's because she dated Prince and that's it. And she was annoying Manuel Sistoni. Like a bitch. Okay. But obviously you're right. She was secretly against her and try to make up a story, you know. Nice, okay, some type of story, like playing a story, but they ain't mind it because Camilla Harris, she obsessed with Prince Harry like a bitch. So that ain't help none. And she came out of nowhere. Camilla Harris like the last person. Nice. And then I was like, oh, in the known of me. I didn't know it's her, that is. Okay. At first. Okay. And then what happened? She's too new to me. Okay. You can tell. Okay. The only thing I remember is aware of Joe Biden and Trump and Michelle Obama and President Obama. Of course, I've done them areas like Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. Nice, I know about that part. Kamala Harris is like a new face to me. I don't know her that well. Okay. But I come find out she was like, she didn't even care. She don't care about me at all because she refused to believe me. Okay. Anyway, because so it's like she didn't care about me at all. Because she made her mind up a long time ago before he even start. Oh, Michelle Obama is off and on. Nice. Okay, off and on means that she still cannot deny me. That's why once I said it. Okay, you're right. The reason why that's her job. And then Joe Biden agreed along with her, then call that what you call it, the government. The area spoke up, and then that's when they said the face on the dollars. I said, yeah, like that. I said, I'll take it. Okay, okay, because I said that's excellent. I was so happy about that one too. Now, I had no clue my face gonna be on the dollars. I was so fucking excited because my modeling career helped me because because I'm not afraid to go on pictures. Okay. But another thing, I got power. I'm saying because I got cursing powers, I got God power, I got Jesus Christ power, I got the headmaster Denise on double name Marcus on my side. I can't get robbed, I can't get killed, I can't be murdered, nobody can't rob my bank if I had a bank. Of course I got a bank, that's off. Okay, what I'm trying to say, I got my own stuff, okay? My stuff not built yet, but the only day I bought it, I'm not wearing it. I want something that's already there. Because that's quicker. Okay, because I don't want nothing built already. Because the people thinking that they can ownership your ass. Now it's good that they're like, nah, yeah. And then they update talking about Princess, all that. Nigga, and she has her baby and stuff like that. They're gonna make up all these stories to make sure I ain't making it. Because they said this world is a little scary to them. That's the one. Okay, because they fucked up anyway in the head. Oh, and plus I was digging on my nose like that and farting a lot. I was just, but they end up trying to diss me. That's hard. Okay. They dissed me so hard that you couldn't even see it. You'll be crying. You get to, because people that are obsessed with them, they will cry. Oh, they would bow down to them and cry. You get that because they big fans of them. Okay. You get it. More got a big fan base. Okay. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know he was a celebrity. Okay. I don't know him like that. That's why. I was buried into Florida light screen and police station. You get to believe it or not, I was in jail. I was stuck, okay? Stuck. STUCK to get that money. I was stuck. It's still in the same house talking about it though. But I'm coming out. I'm coming out. I'm coming out of this. Nice. I'm not gonna give up. I'm coming out of this. That's why I said, believe God and Jesus Christ and the headmaster, Denise and double Marcus, Prince Roger Nelson, and Baby Marie, and Prince Roger Nelson, and Michael Jackson. Okay. Keep those like that. Because that's my lovers. Okay. Nice. Okay. They are my helper if to know about anything about anything. Nice. Okay. That's why. Because okay. And God will tell me what to do in something that's very, strong and important. Okay. Because God would speak. Okay. Nice, very fast and quick. Okay. Get this for like plane trips or anything like that, or actually every day, all day, 24/7, 7 days a week. Okay, he understand that. It's just that, I'm still in that like this, in that category like that. I'm just letting you know the truth where I'm at. Get it. It's a stage in my life. I'm the only one that knows about God that's in me. Okay, this and my prayers. I'm the only fucking living soul of the proof who I am because that's in my head. Who speaks to me every day? God. Who speaks to me every day? Jesus Christ. Who speaks to me every day? The headmaster, demons, a devil named Marcus. You know how he look like. You know all of them how they look like. You knew what you wanted. God tried to help me. Don't fall for my take or see a garbage. God told me that. Prince told me that first, though, and then God confirmed it. Like he even tried to tell Prince did. He gave out a sense. Like, don't trust that lady. Monte Garcia. Because she's just open to her fucking vagina. Because honey, that's to steal my money and my dreams away from me, honey. Because you get that she's making excuses so that people can feel sorry for her about her ugly babies and Prince. The thought of it, people will fail for it because that man. I did so much work for that Prince, not to get that lifestyle. God knew that. I took care of him from a distance. You can tell. You right. I was too obsessed with that man. You couldn't tell me nothing. I wanted him to win in life because finally I met him, and then while he was living, it destroyed his life when I had cheated on him. I didn't know that. That's okay. But what happened? I gave up on him because of the fact that I just didn't like none of his music or with them girls, and any of them looked like so boring. I was like, going like that. And I told him that the date looked boring. Okay. Then because there's something about them, it's off. Because it's too boring music. That shit boring as hell. Because that even save songs is boring. Ain't nobody care about that shit. That garbage shit. This is sleeping. Y'all sleeping, yo. Because you put the brain to life. And that's when I argued with him. It's on my Mariah Carey song better than that. Because god damn, they up their wannabes. Because why they so sleepy? Why they fucking singing? That ain't no sex. Because they want to bring it. They ain't bringing shit to the plate. I ain't making myself go because that is like them. Look at them, poor as hell. That's poor. I know I'm worth too much money. Because I said no. I said, you know what? Forget you, Prince. I broke up with him at least 9 times a day. He would not fucking leave me alone. Sure enough, nice. I cheat on him with WWE Roman Reigns. He ended up active. I helped him. Okay, and you get to explain to him about me. He too fast. He's okay. He make it happen. Okay, Prince is sitting there. Look at the versus WWE Roman Reigns. He's moved. Okay, he's moving. Okay, God's like, oh yeah. You get to take him. Okay, and then it was just a lot of stuff I had to go through after that. Nice. After I got possessed by Prince, after he died, because it was because of me. I was his last person that he spoke to. Sure enough, it was not finished back then. Okay. I had to go live stream. Mental illness hospital again. That is nice. I had to do all them trips. Okay. Believe it or not, because everything was set up. Because about God. Because how I'm gonna get my money. Because in my word history, I always wanted word history. Because I go to school. Because there's war history books and so study. I got shells of people that made it up top. Nice. Okay. They make word history. You read in the books and they're like, making war history and making you could say who was they Harry Tubman or whatever. Nice. Because you know them presidents and stuff. They made it to the top. Dr. Martin Luther King. Nice. It gets it. You study that, right? Nice. And book reports. It gets it. The top writers because I had to type write my stuff up because go to the library for hours. You get that. And then I would end up in live screen. Okay. I ended up in light screen in Florida. That is. Okay, here in Florida. Yeah, don't you know, I said that so many times. I kept saying I want to suicide. Okay. But guess what? I was in light screen. Suicide moment, but they're against suicidal. But why? So they could kill you themselves. That's why. Okay. Oh, it's backwards. They're using that words. Suicidal. If you suicidal, that is any type of moment. Suicidal or depression, or you say anything about Jesus Christ, are you seeing things? Are you hearing things? Okay. I was doing all that. Jesus Christ. I'm seeing Jesus Christ. I'm seeing everything in the brain. But they said, ain't no such thing. And then they said, ain't no such thing as Prince either. Prince was still living at the time, though. They said that's impossible. But for me to meet Prince Roger Nelson. And then they said, you know what? They just sat there for 1 minute. You know what? Literally 1 minute. Okay. You're delusional. Straight up like that. And guess what? He was whooping people from left to right. He took his belt to a girl, a black girl, to represent me. He whooped that bitch like boom, boom, and she was screaming. And like that, he took that shit and like scream. I said, "Oh shit!" Look at that. She was screaming because oh shit. I was like, "Whoa!" That kid said, "Yep, sure did. It was a lot of killing." Nice, and they actually killed people in there. You gotta be tough. And then, I learned from it, though. No, I took every learning experience and learned from it, though. Nice. And then I studied it while I'm sitting there in light screen, though. Okay. And I'll study it after I get out. Okay. I study everything. So what I came up to the conclusion is they were trying to base my education. Okay. Basing my education with the meds. Okay. Do I want to die? Because light screen will do it for you. And then I start thinking about it. My past. They were trying to base my past out my head. Act like I never went to school before. Act like I'm not from New Jersey. Okay. I almost forgot that I'm from New Jersey State, and Social Security office and Section 8. They always ask you questions, you know. Now, especially Social Security office. They're like, do you know your where you born, who your father is? That's because they ask them questions on the Social Security disability checks. Nice to get it. For review, you get that application review. Nice, you already on, you know what I mean? You can't lie. You get it. They're like, who your father is, and you get it, stuff like that. Where you from? I'm 40, but anyway, they're like, where you from and stuff. I almost forgot. Don't you know? With that math, I almost forgot that I graduated from 12th grade. And then I almost forgot when I went to college in Florida. Don't you know? I started remembering, sitting in this bed crying. I couldn't move my body at all. My body was shut like this. I couldn't even talk. And then sometimes I would shake like that, and it would not stop. 24/7, 7 days a week. I had to wait 3 months to come back to Dr. Wallace. Get that? Okay. You get that Soviet, he could take me off. And then I went there like this way, but I had to hold on so he won't see that. But I'm shaking like a leaf. Okay, literally shaking like a leaf. But I couldn't tell him. But what happened, I told him. And then guess what? He said, do another 3 months with the same thing. And with the same dose. And he smirked because he didn't want me to get off. That's why I knew he's a killer. He was trying to kill me. And then guess what? I went home. I said, Mom, please take me off this. Tell Dr. Wallace, please. I was feeling defeated. I said, tell him that I don't need it. Because please tell him that. And then, guess what happened? Don't let me miss out this point. This point is so important because in order for me to get off, guess what? I hit my mom. Okay. She went to go get the cops. Got me arrested. Guess what happened? They had pizza delivered. As soon as possible. Like it's a party, 1999. Not get that. Show enough. Because they didn't care. My mom and brother, they did not care. They didn't even bother. Because they would pretend. And they very happy about it too. And chilling. Drinking soda pop. I wish I did. I wish I could. Drinking pizza. Soda pops with SSI check then. Nice. It seemed like they was correct after all. They got that. You right. I end up in here. And guess what happened? Don't let me forget. I swear I forgot. The court said that you got a restraining order against you. Okay, they're gonna put a restraining order against you. Guess what happened? Don't you know I got so fucking happy? Oh my God. Inside my head. I said, oh yeah, I don't have to live with my mom no more. But guess what? They gave me meds. Okay. It's the one lady, she's too jealous of me. Okay. Speaking about possess and God power. And God, like God, I didn't say power, but I say God and Jesus Christ and Prince. She got so jealous. Guess what? She was trying not to make me go home. So I asked Prince how to get home though. Nice kids because I had to stay there for 3 months. I ended up almost giving up because I couldn't get out because even though that feeling strained or it felt it good, nice against her. But I said I gotta get that off my record first. Nice, even though I was living in there because in jail. Because I was homeless. That's what that means. Because I couldn't go back to this house at all. Because so with freedom to go outside to eat and stuff like that. Nice versus being in jail. Because so they having a party though. Happy ever after. She told me that on the phone. She really enjoying herself. She said she got rid of me and that's it. She said it right on the phone. You could hear it like crystal clear. But you can't trust them. Because but anyway, they had my mouth shot. Sure enough. Nice jail mouth shot. I looked at ugly as hell. Sure enough, I had my hair cut a little bit shorter than this. Nice. I was so depressed. Okay. I look like a fucking ugly bitch. Okay. I swear for God. I said, this is not me, though. And I had to go through it. Everything. Everything. Back then. Everything. And then the courtroom, again, what happened? I asked Prince how to get out, though. And, okay. Because that lady, she was too jealous. That's why to help her and to get you out, though, fast and quick. Because they was going to let me out that same night when they put me in, but she had pizza. She didn't give a fuck. She put to bail me out for $500. And that's it. That's all they was asking for, though. Nice. She ended up having a pizza party. Nice. With her fucking money. Because, okay. Bingo. That bitch act like she rich. Brandon act like he rich. That's a side. Look like party time, 1999. You should have stayed in your position. Stay on that shots. You stay on that Vegas shot. It's just shake. Get that with no freedom. Get that. That's all they want me to do. Just stay like that. I couldn't even go online, honey. That's embarrassing. Shaking like a leaf on a damn YouTube channel. Hell no. I wouldn't even go on here to tell you that shit. I couldn't have no movement, nothing. I couldn't sing nothing. I couldn't dance. Listen, I used to do yoga. I used to buddy dance. I couldn't do nothing. Zero. I was just the whole entire time. That's it. Even on the bus, I'm like, I had to be aware of everything. Because if I talk, Dr. Watts would put me back in here and like mental institution hospital because they was trying to kill me anyway. Nurses was trying to kill me. The other doctor was trying to kill me. I don't know his name, but he was trying to murder me too. Nice. He looked like an Indian, some type of Arab look. But he's still with an evil face like this because he made sure he get what he wants. And then all of them act the same. Like monsters. Okay. In live screen, that is. Okay. That's when I felt the vibe of jail, though. Nice. Okay. Nice. But the only thing about it, you don't want to be in either one, though. They put me in live screen anyway. Again. Okay. Oh, shit. I put the way home. Okay. Then the time clock. You got to pay for that bell. Unless they're going to come right back to come pick you up again. Look at that. Oh, my God. And that be screwed older bell. Look at that. Guess what? I came out, had money on the card. Okay. Then she was like, that's too much money. My mom. You can't have no money on that card. It says she gonna tell me that. Right after I got out of light screen. Don't you know? Or for me to get off that Vega shots, that shakiness, I had to tell. I had to go back back then. Jail to get it. That's the only way I had that shot away from me. You could tell, the Vegas shot to stop it. Nice. Because that's the only way back then. My mom was not listening to me, and Dr. Watts wasn't listening to me. It was jail was the answer. Okay. That's when They gave me a different type of meds. Okay, it was like a butterfly. That's it. It could like a 10 milligram. Yeah, a butterfly pill. Okay, that's it. Okay, it's tiny. Okay, I said I'll take that thing because guess what? She'll kill me. You cannot go home. Well, taking that meds because there ain't no trust in Jesus Christ. That's all. And they want me to say that so bad. So I was like, and then they ask questions. And they ask questions. Means I don't want nobody to tell her the secrets. My mom, Vera Lewis, how to get out of light screen because she don't believe me, and because I want to revenge against her. Like Dr. Wallet is her doctor. That'd be a cool revenge. Because God said that it's okay to do that because He want me to. Because that lady didn't give a fuck. Even police knew that. Nice. She opened a case up against me, and Minnesota police came up. Nice. I had a problem in Minnesota. Look at that. I couldn't leave. Look at that. With freedom. Because Prince. Okay. Bingo. WWE Roman Reigns. That's why. Because it. Okay. And he owe a little bit because she's quiet though. Oh, she's the quiet one where she could have talked so much negative about me. So okay, because we had a fight. Okay, because I don't like her. That's why. Okay, nice. Okay, she was annoying, like a bitch annoying. Okay, but anyway. Okay, nice. But anyway, nice. Now, I had to get that fixed because that's police's. That's why. Because, okay, you can't just move to a different state, not even in New Jersey, because you got Minnesota. You get that problem. You get that because WWE Reigns and you a little bit. Nice. You don't know what she's saying. Because, okay. And then WWE Reigns, he too active. Okay. He know this shit too well because about everything. Okay. Okay. Bingo. They were secretly watching me. Who? WWE Reigns. He got obsessed with me. Okay. So 12 years. Secretly watching me. Every move I was doing. Everything. And then I couldn't go get no job. Okay. They closed all the jobs away from me in the state of Florida. Okay. I can't go to work. No, you can't even apply for a job application. Nothing. Oh, okay. It's because God don't want me working no more. That's why. God just let wrestler do what they wanted to do. WWE Reigns. He just let him do whatever he wanted to do. Okay. He even raped me. You're right. In a distance. Sure enough, I ain't lying. Double times. You get that. Ooh. He just let him do whatever he wanted. Because the God was going to use it for his glory for me. Nice. So if I can become the world richest person in the world alone. Because I said, God, please don't love him. You get that? That's what I told him. I told God so fast that you couldn't imagine. Because that man acts too fast. You get it? People think he's gold. He look better than me. You get it? Oh, you know, people love that motherfucker. They already know him. Okay. I did a Jesus Christ thing and a God thing. That shit's scary. 8 times. I said, God, I'm tired. I can't do it no more. I can't do it. I can't do it no more. I said, this is it. I can't do it no more. I couldn't do it as more I can bear. I said, I'm ready for the party for myself. I get the point. You ain't lying. I get that ready for my money, and that's it. I'm just gonna sit here. And then God was like, well, just sit here and yeah, but that's what he want me to do. Okay. It's just a waiting time clock for me now. It's a waiting time. That's it. For the money received. Okay. And the God certificate. Okay. Get it. In my own earth, second earth, or rewarded from Trump or either whatever. I'm more than welcome to have it. I'm not having sex with them though. Okay? Now it's not needed, honey. And then let God know it's not needed. They can't touch me. Okay. You see? Tell God, keep it closed. Okay. He won't let him. Okay. So this is take a picture, get out safely, out of state of Ford safely. Go to, get your own limousine service, a temporary one. Afford a limousine service. That one's okay. Okay. A temporary one. That's to go to Orlando International Airport. You're almost there. Airplane, second Earth, Denise source, everything good. Nice. Okay. Nice. And then, okay. I make sure I clear everything out of that limousine service. Make sure, because I'm an adult now. I'm the main boss now. You get to, okay. I don't want to look like I don't want to fail, honey. You get to, that means that, but lift it up. You get it. Wake up. Nice. Okay. Do it yourself. You get to, okay. Because they're going to think that way. Regardless, the presidents, okay, of the United States, even Kamala Harris would think that way, even if she do show up or not. You get it. I don't care about her at all, but I'm not here for her to kill me. That is nice. I'm just saying, God help me on that. Okay, because I don't feel like fighting her. Get it? Or Michelle Obama. Nice. Okay, because I gotta get out safely. I gotta get out because I'm gonna be in my limousine service alone. I need to be adult. Let me grow up and get it. Second Earth by myself alone. I'm the main boss. I'm a God power. Look at it. I don't want to say that. The second Earth. I don't want to say that. Look at it. Yeah, I want a second Earth. Look at that. Look at that. Since 1985. Look at it. Remember what you said. Look at it. And now. And before. Look at it. And now. Look at it. Keep that in your head. What was the purpose? Myself. Take me away from people. Nice. For good. Look at it. So I won't have no boss of any kind. And guess what? With a lot of freedom, nice. God said you have a lot of freedom. Do your money, get it, or either get it for free. Nice. Have freedom. I'm set because it's a such thing. Super heaven while living on earth. Same. It's a such thing, and nobody can go in there. He got everything under control. He cannot let nobody take my joy away from me, or my money away from me. Or honey, the joy thing, nice. What that is, don't fall in love with men, probably. Nice. You get that. Don't fall in love with them because they just playing games. Okay. Because the men play games too much. Okay. And let's move on. Because it. Okay. Because that's holding me back. Because it to be happy. And that's it. Okay. Okay. So basically my second Earth, nice, by myself alone. And keep repeating that. Myself alone. Because that's what I wanted. Myself alone. I don't want a boss, honey. I don't want that. I don't want no man to fucking tell me what to do in that second Earth. That's not his shit. Your power is in your body since 1985. Don't get tricked with that shit. He will get the glory, the feeling of it. And what I'm not. What are you doing? You love yourself. Love yourself as a woman. A grown-ass woman, black female. You made world history out of it. You prayed for it. You went to school for it. You get, honey, no Bible study. I ain't do none of that. I read about 5 Bibles up. That's enough world history. In front of Jesus Christ. I did everything by myself. Everything by myself. Possessed by Prince Martin, another world history. Got free exercise checks without meds and without doctor's appointment. That's world history. Okay. I did good. Sued them. And I did sue them. World history. Because the United States had a fucking war. Finally got their war. To deal with. Well, not like much, but you could say, I don't care about that war. All I care about is my income. I'm out of here. That's not my problem. I'm going to California. You get to have a nice day. You get to, okay, I'm a world richest person in the world. You get to, okay, like I'm, that's exactly how I'm going to be. Nice, get it, and drive. Got my car, got your car, get the car keys, drive. Get it. Trust God inside my car. Get it. Trust God inside my car. Get it. Drive to what? Where do you want to go? Walmart Supercenter, Burbank, California. Okay, let's go to drive to California. Nice, Walmart. Let's go check this out. Nice. Go food shopping. You want it for free? Do you want a free one? You get the free option or not? Ask God first. You nervous or whatever? Ask God. Okay. Check and get it. Do it. Okay. Pick it up. Leave. Then. Oh my God. If God says so, that is nice. Okay. Oh, you gotta ask God. Nice. Okay. Because these days people wanted me to feel so bad. Nice. But the only thing about that's how you move the barrel. They're gonna get used to that second earth. Not eventually. Because they're getting everything for free. Don't you know I could get that whole we'll call them errands. Act like errands, but selling refrigerators. Big ass refrigerators. Guess what? I could buy it all. I know, not buy. Yeah, all for free. Not oh my God. The whole store for free. Denise, that what people said. That's how much I'm God power. You get that? They get a hell ticket with rats in it because they disrespecting God. You don't say no to God because when God said move, because I'm God. I'll take the spot. You can't deny me. That's why I put a law enforcement on a loved one. I called the love law enforcement. Okay. My sex, the Lord law enforcement. That's what my sex. The love law enforcement. Okay. That means I'm second earth only. Okay. They can't take that one. Nice because that's my sex. Okay. Let's put it like that. I'm gonna write it like out there like that. That's really violent. Like just fit that in there. Because you don't make things so complicated. Because I gotta win. Nice. Don't make things so complicated. That's not it called for. Nice. Get the okay. Get the, they can't not do nothing to me. They can't not do nothing. God said move, you move. Get it. And that's what I'm doing. Get it. Okay. Write it out. Nice. Okay. God's the boss, not nobody else. My says the law enforcement. I gotta remember this. Nice. Law enforcement. Because I gotta study what I'm about, you know. You gotta have education. That's what you went to school for, right? Have education so you won't have no boss. Because they're gonna take advantage of you like that. Even driving. Don't you know? Driving. Nice. People really want to take advantage of me. That's because I don't know how to drive. And I was so jealous of my whole family members know how to drive. They had driving skills, honey. And then they had nothing but cars all the time. I was so jealous of it that you couldn't contain myself. I couldn't contain myself. And then for the highway, they drive like a motherfucker on a Sunday, even little children. I said, nah, man, something ain't right. Like I said, I'm a loser or something. Like you get about that driving. But I said, you know what? I'm not a loser. Okay, I know how to drive too. Look at this, because that's a fucking retarded. Okay. You don't believe Vera and Raymond? Look at that. That because he wants his arcade room in the car garage. You get that. He wants to sit there and sleep. Let him sleep. You get that. Let's move on. Look at that. Let me take care of my own income. Nice. Let them think that I ain't doing nothing. Let's let them think like that. And just play along. Can I have a little soda? You get that. Can I have potato chips? Because they trying to put me backwards. That's all they doing. Family members that you can't trust. Bingo. You write your shit down. Know your shit. Nice. You're good to go. Nice. Okay. You know your power. You get it. I said so many times in the video. Use that. Look at this. I don't have to do no interviews. Nothing. All I'm asking for is a picture with the president of the United States. Trump. Nothing wrong. We ain't have sex. You get it. It could be a group thing. You get it. Call that president only. Okay. That's it. Okay. Nothing more than that. Get it. So you take a picture in front of this house. Be realistic. Act like this is the White House. Be realistic. Do your own creation. You get it. Your second earth. Get it. Think like a second earth. Don't let nobody control you because you got power. Know what God power is. Okay. That control the whole world by yourself. Okay. You don't have to tell them nothing. God moving for me. And Jesus Christ along with him. You got the secrets, you got the power, you got all the secrets going on. Because I overmastered it for 40 years. God's impressed. You do what he said. It's done. I don't believe in giving. I don't believe in donating. I do not believe in sharing my income. This is what happens. Nice. Do what I said. Because that's my word history, bitch. Because I made history like that. Don't you know ain't no such thing of that. In the United States of America and other countries, they be like, taxes though. You get that. You're right. You need to get something. Need something. Because they got babies to take care of. Honey, nice. God said no. Get that. This is my time. I did it. I cried. Not them. God know my tears. God knew why I wanted in life. No. God wanted me to have it. And I appreciate it from God. Period. I had to fight again. And of course, God is my creator of my powers, a dog. Because I was born with dog. Because that's how I got the idea from the game with. It works, Tommy. And don't pay attention to nobody. They tricking you. They trying to trick you, that is. They couldn't trick me. Not even DJ Bashir or Monte Garcia. None of them. Not even Morris Haynes. Not even Morris Day. None of them. Not even Durande. Not even Bone Mars. None of them. They couldn't trick me. None of them. They couldn't do nothing. Because I'm too talented in my powers. That's why. I'm the main person. Kamala Harris couldn't trick me. Because Michelle Obama couldn't trick me. Because Joe Biden couldn't trick me. Because Trump couldn't trick me. Nobody couldn't. Because guess what? Because I overmastered it. I know my shit. Remember your shit? That's the tool. Nice. Wherever you study, remove. No, remember it. Because they will trick you in weird ways. Okay? So that you won't have that weird history by yourself. Oh, trying to befriend you in a fake matter. Duh. You get that so bad I would not have my victory by myself. They want to take credit for something that it don't belong to them. None of them. It's not no credit, honey. I did this by myself. I don't owe them nothing. They making up stories, and that's it. Talking to their damn self, and that's it. You get that bingo. Move out my way. They coming, and they be right here. The president of the United States. They can't hire Monte Garcia to come over here. They can't hire not even Walmart Supercenter. They can't be hired in there. You get that? I said no. Leave me alone. Keep the celebrities away from me. I don't respect what they had did to me. This was so intense for me that I had tears to get that type of money. I had tears. I ain't no soul to me. I love myself too much. That's why. I ain't giving out nothing. They didn't care. They didn't care. They're not acting, honey. In the midst of the acting, they want you to fail, honey. Bingo. You got to know your shit. Tabati go see always she keep going like you get as if she kept going like as if I was fake because somebody promised her my chaos down there if I was fake. Okay, or he get in there and then she's like because she know she think that she know I was fake. Nah, it's a lie. She fake. Okay, that's why. Monte go see a fake. You won't accept that, bitch. Keep that bitch in the first earth in hell with rest of my sin butt ass naked. Don't give her no special treatment. Either her team. That helped to her. With her sticking her fucking sticking ass pussy. Okay. Not in mouth. You get the I don't He can't get caught with me. Morris Haynes messed up. Okay. Period. Who give a fuck about his ugly dick in the distance? He getting paid because he making up stories. Morris Day making up stories. He can't get paid off of my money. I don't give a fuck he's struggling. Let him struggle. Let them struggle. It don't matter how much he believe in me. He just sitting there watching me, eating. He just eating a girl. You get that fucking them and having all that babies thinking about I'm gonna take care of it later. You either that TV debut that thinking he could trick me like that, but sitting there acting like he was there. You get that? No, he's not. He's not God, bitch. You ain't my actor, God. That's how he acted. That strong. Like a damn dick going to make me lose my dream. I don't want. The president didn't give a fuck, honey. Kamala Harris is one of them. Sex, okay? She don't care about me, honey. Bingo. They would stole a cow down there on my name for each one of them. And then they're going to act like they never had it. And sitting there. And they have a mansion up there. all over Morrison's dick and Morrison's dick and Bournemouth dick. You got that and Bournemouth. That's all he act. That's how he act. The real him. Bournemouth and them. The girls. I swear for God. And boys, they up there overconfident, and then Morrison's confident too, on his own shelf. Get it? Because he think I'm dumb. That motherfucker ain't God. You get it? I'm not an idiot. That's why. I don't pay for nobody dick, bitch. Okay. People don't get it. The whole world don't pay for nobody fucking dick. What the fuck he think he is? Your dick ain't worth no $200 because your dick ain't worth for shit. Zero. Look at that. You ain't helped me, honey. Morris Day, you ain't helped me not one time when I was poor with hunger. You gonna feed the person in my family because that with money. Because that try to act funny. Because that because guess what? Because she got bigger butt. She ate already, honey. Because I'm skinny as hell versus her size, Kimmy Lewis size, and Kathy Lewis size. They got all them people over there. And her men. Because that, oh my God, they already married. And they had 12 teeth for at that. What kind of shit is that? Fuck them. The Prince area. Fuck you. Let me have my life and you live your life. You ain't getting nothing out of this. Okay. You can't have your second. You can't have your own earth, bitch. I never asked. I never told you that. Because go fuck yourself. Trying to act fake yourself. Because you're fake, bitch. I'll smack the shit out of you. I swear for God. Now, 9 person. Okay. In distance. That is. They cannot see me. No, I don't want. It don't matter. In the midst of it, they did that shit against me, honey. Okay. That's overdoing it. Honey, them motherfucking Southland Codes didn't give a fuck about my fucking situation. They sitting there giving me least information. Nice, trying to kill me. And the fucking Florida police trying to kill me in the act of it. Okay. While they, no, not the act, but while they acting up on me. And they knew what they were doing. Them girls. Trying to I could mess up. You get that? That Southwind Code was like fast as hell. They even did it today. Trying to give me at least trying to make me look fog. They won't be have faith in them. You get that? So that they look like God power. You don't put yourself in their shoes. You don't. They the one lost. They the one sat there and slept. You get that? Them girls sat there and slept on them men dick. And that's their problem. That they had to deal with. That's their sorrow. Let them cry. You get that? That's why I did. Let them cry. And they're disappointed. That's why. That they're not getting enough out of it. That's why. I'm not a dummy. That's why. They ain't using me. I don't give a fuck. They go to rest. I don't give a what Michelle Obama do to them. They ain't getting paid out of my income. I tell you that shit. Okay. Because that's a trick your ass. Because they president area. They already rich as it is. Because that's why they fucking fucked them. You get it. And they accepted, but even though a president did that on purpose, though, nice. But they went on ahead with it, think they was all that. Fuck them. Them Prince celebrities. Fuck you. Okay. And the president didn't even care. Because it's the president's fault. I was not fucking girls. I didn't care about her. After God said it and Prince said it. And then one no voice, the YouTubers. Okay. When Prince sent a sense to the YouTubers, so I say, something right then. Nice. It did guys confirm it later. Okay, with Prince, that is, at the same time. Okay. Because this took a little bit of time. Because and then God said it. Okay. Not to trust Mighty Garcia. She gotta pay a price for sins. Okay. Nice. She gotta start all over again. She gotta crawl from scratch. She can't use me. I'm super heaven. She ain't even make it to regular heaven. I'm not gonna avoid God, honey. No. He was helping me out to go against you, Mighty Garcia. Fuck you. You ain't going no super heaven with me, bitch. Mighty Garcia, fuck you. I'm not your fucking toy. Fuck you. And Prince said, fuck you, too. You get that? Mighty Garcia, you're an ugly bitch. And God said, fuck you. Mighty Garcia, because and Jesus Christ said, fuck you. Mighty Garcia, y'all in hell with her, bitch.